Lawsuit filed by a daycare owner against the Columbia Boone County Health Director is scheduled to be heard in court tomorrow morning. The suit challenges the county's current stay-at-home order, which is more strict than the state's order. KRCG 13's Kyrian Lee has looked over the paperwork. She joins us live with what she's learned.
Yes, Paul Prevost, the owner of Tiger Tots Development Center and Tiger Tots Academy, is the one who filed that lawsuit. He's trying to get a temporary restraining order to block the county's current order relating to child care centers. The county's new order says that went into effect May 4th that owners of child care centers must have children carried out in stable groups of 10 or less. Meanwhile, the governor's order says child care centers can continue their operations but should follow guidance from the CDC. The lawsuit claims the county's order is a violation of the First and 14th Amendment. This lawsuit is similar to a letter sent to city and county government leaders just last week by Reopen Columbia Coalition demanding all businesses be reopened because numbers in Columbia have declined drastically. Browning at a press conference on April 30th said the county has been moving in a positive direction. She said if we see the curve flatten, then the regulations will loosen a little bit more. The county's current order has no end date at this time. And I did reach out to Prevost's attorney Matthew Woods for comment, but haven't heard back just yet. City of Columbia spokesperson Steve Sapp says that the city does not comment on pending litigation. He says the city is working with the health department on a release on an update on where the county is with the Road to Recovery plan locally. And that information is anticipated to roll out sometime tomorrow. So we'll keep you updated with that.
There is so much uncertainty right now with the summer and county fairs, but there is one thing that is for certain, and that is those animals that were purchased to be shown and sold at the county's fair still need cared for, and they need a lot of care. This is Alana Chitwood, and along with her male pig, it's Pancakes is the name of that pig. Now, Alana will be a junior at St. James High School, and she's active in both Highgate 4-H and the St. James FFA. She's been showing animals for the past 6 years at the Marys County Fair in Bell. This year, she's going to show her pig Pancakes and her steer Bronco. As of now, she says the fair is still on schedule in July for a shortened version. But if those plans are changed, they will still have the animal sale, even if it has to be virtual. Alana says regardless of how the fair turns out for her and her animals, she and all of the participants have put in a lot of hard work and dedication.
It's everyday ordeal. We're constantly cleaning pens, feeding them, providing fresh water, mucking stalls, making sure that they're at the best quality that they can be for not only the show, but also for the buyers that come to the sale. And we always try to provide quality meat. We always need to have them medicated when needed, and we kept them fed and at the highest standard.
Going from face-to-face learning to putting almost 7,000 classes online in a span of 1 week was a monumental task.
It was a task fit for a teacher.
I was so pleased that I didn't hear any complaints from our faculty and staff.
University of Missouri President and Chancellor Dr. Moon Choi says decisions about in-person classes in the fall will be made in about 2 months.
Many universities like ours, flagship universities, are going to make that decision by July 15th. Now, we may be able to make our decision earlier depending on the local situation.
But Choi has concerns when it comes to housing.
If we only have 1 student per dorm room, then what's going to happen to the 5,000 other students who normally get housed at the university? Will the community be able to handle that overload? It's hard to tell.
As students wait to find out about fall housing, student athletes will soon learn their fate about returning to campus.
We're going to be making a decision as a group of chancellors and presidents for the SEC on May 22nd to decide if we're going to be lifting the current restrictions on players coming back to the campus that is scheduled to end on May 31st.
Choi also gave an update on the new nursing school. He said construction is being put on pause for up to 120 days and said the university has, quote, full intentions on completing the project. Choi also said they'll be planning an in-person commencement for all 2020 graduates this fall.